What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. Of course, my name is Roddy. Do me a favor, smash that like button if you like Cronos content. Subscribe if you like my channel. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of all the FUD that's been going around when it comes to Crypto.com? And this is why I'm making this video. Now, at the end of my last video, and I'll put that up here, where I talked about the partnership between Crypto.com, or Cronos, excuse me, and Coca-Cola, the whole NFT partnership thing for the World Cup, I noticed that there's been quite a few hit pieces written on Crypto.com in the last couple of weeks. And let's start with the first one. Now, the first one was, remember when CZ, right, the CEO of Binance, publicly called out Cronos on Twitter, saying that they sent $400 million into Ethereum to Gate.io in order to fib their balance sheet. Now, of course, we know the CEO, Chris, of Crypto.com, did come out and say it was an accident. But to me, CZ, the CEO of Binance, to me, that was a power move to freak out a lot of customers so that they would freak out and pull their money off the Crypto.com exchange, cause a bank run, and that'll be one less competitor for Binance in the space. Now, a lot of people say that's a conspiracy theory. I don't think so. I do think that the CEO of Binance does want to crush his competition. I don't think he's an evil mastermind, but I do think he wants to crush the competition. Now, of course, we know the CEO of Crypto.com went on a live stream and addressed all the FUD and says, hey, we're good. We have all the customer assets in our cryptocurrency exchange, and we are not the same as FTX and SBF. We don't do those shady business practices. So this is one of the FUD articles. Now, the next one that I saw was this cryptocurrency Twitter news thing that, look, at a lot of these crypto news people on Twitter, they don't get their information correct. Now, another story, and I actually covered this in a video, and this came just a few days ago. This person said, breaking, Crypto.com now has 3 months failing to pay the UFC. Liquidity issues. Now, if you do a little bit of digging into the story, you know exactly what happened. The issue is that the fighters took a vote not to receive any more bonuses in Bitcoin. Because if you guys didn't notice, the UFC and the Crypto.com are partners. They have a really, really long-term partnership. And UFC is the fastest growing sport. It's my favorite sport. I love prize fighting, and I think it's a good partnership. But one of the things that the UFC and Crypto.com wanted to do was start paying fighters in Bitcoin their fight bonuses, because if you're a good fighter, you have a knockout of the night or a submission of the night or a fight of the night or a good performance, you get a $50,000 bonus. So on top of that, UFC was like, hey, why don't we pay them in crypto? And I thought it was a good idea. Now they took that away, and I don't know how they got this information, but this person was saying, oh, the Crypto.com can't pay the UFC, is there liquidity issues, when that's not the case. It has nothing to do with anything. They have not missed a payment when it comes to the UFC. Now, Crypto.com sponsors the UFC as a whole, right? Fighters do get a cut of that, right? But it's not like they pay the fighters individually. So this is wrong, right? So another FUD article, wrong. Now, another one I read just yesterday was this article talking about misfortune favors the crypto mouthpiece. And of course, they're talking about that big commercial with Matt Damon. Remember, during the bull run last year, Matt Damon did this huge Crypto.com commercial where he talks about fortune favoring the brave. And of course, LeBron James did something, right? They had like a Super Bowl commercial. It was crazy. So this Yahoo Finance article, which was a CoinDesk article, is comparing Matt Damon and Crypto.com to Kim Kardashian and Ethereum Max. If you guys don't know what Ethereum Max was, and I'll type it right here. I actually did a video about this as well. Ethereum Max was an obvious scam. It has $1,000 in daily volume, which is like, it's obviously a scam. If you look at this all time, you can see that this was a clear rug pull. So Ethereum Max is a proven scam, right? Cronos has $37 million in daily volume, and this is a bear market. So to call and compare Kim Kardashian and Ethereum Max and compare to Matt Damon and Crypto.com, to me is absolutely insane. And obviously it's a hit piece. This has been absolutely insane. I don't know what's going on the last week if people are bored, but writing these hit pieces don't do anything good for the cryptocurrency space, especially when it comes to centralized exchanges. Now, when I watched the AMA with the CEO of Crypto.com, what he talked about is making sure that when the company makes money, they reinvest it into the company so they can make a better experience for their users. Now, one of the things they were working on right now, and I think it's a big deal because a lot of people aren't trusting centralized exchanges, is that they made a DeFi wallet. So if you want to have and support Crypto.com, but you don't want to have this centralized exchange, you can use their DeFi wallet, right? And have a non-custodial wallet and own the private keys to your cryptocurrency. So that is an option for you. So I just see them building, and to me, these articles are unfair, and it may be another way for competitors to try to take down Cronos. Now, a funny story, but I think that it's relevant, right? Because you can't have errors like this, is the couple accused of spending $10.5 million sent an error by Crypto.com on houses, a car, furniture, and gifts. They will face trial. So if you guys don't know about this situation, Crypto.com accidentally sent a couple $10.5 million instead of sending them $100. Now, Crypto.com didn't notice that $10.5 million was gone until 7 months later. And during that time, the couple spent the money, and now they're going to get in trouble from their bank because the bank had to pay them the money. It's a mess. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a FUD piece, but it does highlight some incompetence that Crypto.com does have when it comes to sending money. Now, this FUD, right, when it comes to sending the couple the wrong a bunch of money to the wrong address and sending 400 million to Get.io, I think this is FUD that is justified, right? I don't think they were doing it to fake their balance sheet like CZ says they were doing, but I think that whoever's handling sending money to people and places needs to be better. You can't make $400 million mistakes, and you can't make $10.5 million mistakes. But the rest of these articles, I think, are absolutely insane, unneeded, and I think are obviously FUD articles. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of all the FUD circling around Crypto.com? I think it's absolutely insane. Make sure you check out the video I made on the Coca-Cola and Cronos partnership. I'll put a link to that in the description down below and pinned in the first comment. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.